In this video, we're leaving the metropolis of Bangkok and heading north to the ancient city of Chiang Mai via this 13-hour overnight train on a 750 baht second-class ticket that bought us these 2 upper bunk beds for the night. I'm Emma.
Feels like we're going to come off the track.
This is Dom.
I think that's out of action.
And we're embarking on a 3-month motorbike trip around the north of Thailand. But first, join us for a very candid ride on this 700-kilometre train journey.
So the time is 7 PM, our train's at 8. It's our first ever time at this train station.
Feels like I'm in an airport. This is a new station.
Our journey begins at Bang Sue Station, Bangkok's newest and largest railway station. It was really well laid out and really easy to navigate, so we went straight to our gate, ready to board, and somehow we managed to skip a queue of about 40 people just because we had a baggage trolley. So tip, if you want to skip the queue, get a baggage trolley and put your rucksacks on it.
We're top bunk, aren't we? So there's 33. Have I got bigger or have these beds got smaller?
We have breakfast for tomorrow morning. 2 choice there. Now is English breakfast style.
Do you have Thai porridge?
Huh?
Porridge?
For lunch?
Pork.
Pork. And you?
Chicken.
Chicken. Okay, ka. 35 and 33. Okay, have a good night.
Thank you.
It's definitely on the thin side, unlike me. But I mean, it's pretty comfortable. We've been on this train before and we had the bottom bunk last time. We've never actually had top bunks, but they didn't have any left, so this is what we could get. I mean, so far so good. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not at the Radisson, so there's certainly not much to it. You've literally just got the mattress, as you can see, the curtain.
To be honest, it is quite comfortable, but it's just very skinny, and I've got the bag on the bed taking up the whole bed, and I don't really know where to put it. It's got a lot of valuable stuff in it, so I'm gonna have to just like sleep on top of it.
Right, toilet top. Always flush. Little air vent here. Now you've got your iconic bum gum, but you might have a little splish splash on the train if you're trying to spray your bum. Now I think, is that the... Oh. Okay, so there's your toilet. Now this little bad boy is the flush. So Exhibit A. Really high tech. We've got some toilet roll. Normally on these trains that you never see toilet roll, but we're quite early on in the evening. That'll be gone probably by the time when the food comes out. Now the sink, I can't seem to work out how you operate it. I think that's out of action. Not much to see, but gets the job done. Now let's look through the rest of the carriages to see if there's a restaurant or any other facilities. Do the sinks. Bit of DIY service there. doesn't appear to be any restaurant or property of it. It's just a guy going around selling it with a bucket, selling drinks for about 10-15 baht.
So I'm all tucked up in bed. Feel like I'm ready for bed now. It's like 9 p.m. It's very, very shaky though. I've just been looking at my phone and I feel ridiculously like car sick. It's really shaky. I don't know if you can tell on a camera. It's very quiet. Everyone's sort of winding down. I'm kind of hoping they turn the lights off. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will soon. But yeah, I'm just getting really kind of travel sick. But the bed itself is relatively comfortable. It's just all the shaking around. There isn't that much room for luggage on the side. We've put our clothes bag, the green bag, on a rack, but the bag with all the technology and the laptops and stuff I'm keeping at the end of my bed, just because you never know. Thailand's very safe. I don't think we'd get robbed. But if someone's going to rob you, it's going to be the other tourists. Just keeping that by my feet. And there's a nice pillow and got a little duvet that was all wrapped up, sort of like when you get a blanket on an airline. I just went to the toilet as well, and Dom got unlucky by accidentally going in the one on the right, which is a squat toilet, but the one on the left is a normal Western toilet, and it was absolutely fine. It was actually quite clean. Just past that was some sinks where people were washing their faces ready for bed, and we managed to order some breakfast. We ordered a traditional Thai breakfast of rice porridge, but it's practically like soup with bits of rice in. And I really like it, and the guy looked very shocked that we were ordering a Thai breakfast. He was trying to give us the hard sell on the English breakfast that is nothing like an English breakfast ever. It's like a hot dog with an egg. So I don't know what time that's coming. I think maybe at 8 o'clock, and I've got my headphones ready to just listen to some music, and it is very bumpy. Very bumpy. But this was super cheap, so this is like a 700 kilometre journey. I think it's 750, and it only cost the equivalent of £7.50. Very cheap. I mean, if the train was a bit smoother, this wouldn't be that bad at all. Like, yeah, the bed's a bit skinny, but it's very comfortable, and it feels like you're in your own little cosy nook here. I quite weirdly like it. I thought there might be a shop to get some snacks from, but there's not. So I'm kind of glad I got my little chocolate treat that I ate within 2 minutes. Biscuits with chocolate in the middle. And these cost 22 baht, which is maybe like 50p. That was my dinner. So yeah, I'm going to wind down now and hopefully get some sleep. Hopefully they turn this light off because it's really bright in here. And also these belts that hold you in and stop you from falling out, they keep coming undone, so there's not much hope. I might fall out. This is way better than getting a bus. The buses are genuinely quite dangerous. So it's an experience. And it could be a lot worse. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna lay down and get some sleep, hopefully. He's got his headphones on. Apart from the train, which is making a racket. It's very quiet in here. I've got so much stuff on the bed. It's like everyone's curtains shut now. Everyone's getting ready for bed. They don't turn the lights off. It's 3 in the morning and it's light as day in here. I've been trying to sleep with my jacket over my head, but it's not very... it's not the nicest way to sleep. It was quite smooth for a bit, but I don't know what's happened. It's suddenly like insanely rocky, and it feels like we're gonna come off the fucking track. Jeez. I'm literally like being flung around. I know it took Dom a long time to get off to sleep. I got to sleep about 1:30, and now it's 3. I just like I'm like falling off the bed from how rocky it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep anymore. It was going quite well, but it now feels like we're on some really dodgy like roller coaster ride. And I'm not enjoying it. don't like this one bit. We've still got 5 hours to go. Potentially more than that, I think. More than 5 hours to go. And there's a very like fumey smell. I don't know if it's because we're near the back, but it smells like a petrol station back here, which is really unpleasant. And I think it's because we're right next to the doors at the back of the carriage, like where the carriage meets. Dom is snoring right now. It's dead silent, apart from Dom's snoring. I don't think you'll be able to hear it on here, but I can hear him snoring. So the time is nearly 7 in the morning. I was deep in a sleep when suddenly the guy that we ordered breakfast off was in my ear yelling good morning. God bless him. But he has delivered. He has delivered the rice porridge. And I don't know. It doesn't look like a rice porridge I've had before. So we've got a bowl of it with also some watermelon on the side. I love a bit of watermelon, so that's yummy. Might start with that. It's all wrapped in plastic. I don't know how much it costs yet. It hasn't come back for payment. And also some orange juice. I feel like I'm in a trance. I just literally got back to sleep. Been awake for like 3 hours until 5 in the morning and then managed to get back to sleep. But I don't think we have that long left. I think we've got about an hour left. It's been a journey. Yeah, this is the pork one. Dom got the chicken one. Don't really know what to expect. It doesn't look like the rice porridge I was expecting. But let's open it up and hopefully it tastes good. Spoon. Watermelon. Very hot. It smells really good. It smells just like lemongrass. It smells like it's quite flavourful, but then when you bite it, it's very bland. I don't think I'll be able to eat the whole bowl of it because it is really bland. But I'll try my best because there's nowhere to dispose of it. I still feel so like half dead. When I've had rice porridge before, there's a lot more broth to it. This is a lot more rice than broth. It's a lot thicker than the one I had before. Let's try and eat a bit more. There's a little bit of breadcrumbs. This is lemongrass. I can taste the lemongrass. That is the main sort of herb in this. Lemongrass and then green onion. And there are bits of pork in there. But the main bit is the rice. It's not that bad actually. It's got quite shaky. I think we've got about an hour left.
Are you with AIS?
Not yet. 360. Yes, right. Thank you, mister.
And just like that, we've made it, finally, nearly 9 a.m. It's not even that early anymore. It was actually like 14 hours in total.
Yeah, it was a
It's
little
a
bit
long
longer
journey.
than scheduled. It was meant to be. I think this one is a little bit longer because they basically you can get an earlier train, but then you arrive at 4 a.m. But it's just really anti-social.
Yeah, you don't really want to arrive at 4 a.m.
So,
yeah. But
that's
either
the
way,
other one.
I hope you got a good idea of what it was like to catch the train. I know that there was a lot of moaning, but it wasn't that bad really. I would do it again, and I think we're going to try and get the first class train on the way back to Bangkok when we finish our trip here.
Definitely try it as an experience if you've never been on a train.
It's
in
an
Thailand.
experience.
It's definitely an experience. Now, whether it's positive or negative, that depends on the person.
I'd say it's got a bit of both.
I think there's even the less parts. There's a certain charm to it, but there's not many places you're going, and there's all like shit on the walls. Is
What's
there?
your favourite?
That was the ultimate sign off. I went in for a quick wee, just like disclaiming what I was doing. Went in for a number one, and I went in there, and it looks like it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's actually disgusting.
I think it could be the perfect reel. I don't know.
I think on that note, thanks for watching. I hope this was useful, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and bye.